Yeah, it's where the energy starts to gather. That's where you get to decide what you want to do with it. It was just 131, or 13, sorry. And that's when it starts becoming creation, which is my favorite part, which is why I got so excited the last one. I just skipped the medicine within. And I almost didn't do it, but it's such an important part. It's such an important part that we forget about it. That processing and all of the things, because you've done it so much and you've been learning about all the other things, once you learn it, it starts happening in the background automatically. Sometimes you have to unlearn so many messed up programs, so many expectations from other people, from yourself. You have to unlearn all that stuff to make room for that. So there's a whole lot of process that goes in before you even get to this point. But when you get to this point, because you've learned all the things you did leading up to it, it starts happening in the background. It just starts feeling like, okay, give myself this moment. What am I feeling right now? And just those moments of pause allows it to catch up. And then you can continue moving forward from clarity, not from fear, shame, or guilt. So that's where the ideas start coming through. Sometimes the idea, especially in the middle of the fire, when things are still processing, how can I advocate for myself? What do I need to learn to better advocate for myself? What do I need to research right now? What evidence do I need to compile together? Because sometimes that's what it is. What lesson can I be learning? What can I learn? How can I learn tools? What tool works for me? How do I look that up? Start finding ways that just turn that anger, fear, shame, any of that stuff, guilt, into inspiration, into ways that you can change it. That's how you transmute. That's how you transform. I took my trauma, I took my anger, I took my fear, I took all of the things that I had to go through in this world, and trust me, there was a lot. And I built my business, creatively guided. I built that from nothing, with nothing, and no help. I did that. And I continue to do it. And I continue to build and grow. And I continue to take my own lessons, my own knowledge, everything I learn along the way, the good, the bad, the ugly, and I share it with you guys. And the reason I share it with you guys is because, one, I've already learned it. I've learned it. I know it so good. It's like breathing. I could be blindfolded in the dark, don't know where I am, and I'm still going to find my way out because I know how to do the process, right? And I share it with you guys because when you walk through the fire 1,000 times, you learn what works. And you learn what works every single time. So this is what I'm teaching you. When you learn how to apply it into your life, it will teach you and it will work every single time. And every single time it works, you're going to be like, oh man, she was right. And I kind of giggle about that every time because, man, I hated admitting I was right at first. At first I was like, how can I possibly be right about this? It's so absurd. It seems so stupid. And I was like criticizing my own self for these tools that I had learned, but they kept working and kept working and kept working. And then I got to the point where I would start to criticize myself and I'm like, why are you criticizing yourself? Like, that's just absurd. Of course it worked. Of course it worked. It worked last time and this time and this time and this time. And that becomes your answer to everything. I don't know the answer right now, but of course I'm going to figure it out because I know how, and I know how to take the tools, and I know how to put them to use, and I know how to search what I need to search and look at this and advocate for myself. And sometimes advocating for yourself is that search bar, trying to learn what it is. Don't go WebMD or anything, but go and start asking what tools are, what hobbies, things that fascinate you. There's all kinds of, what are the laws? What are this? What is it that I need to learn? And when you start understanding what you need to learn, the answers will start coming, I promise. So, of course, that's where the ideas come through, the clarity increases. You become very, very much more clear on how you want to move forward because you've processed it, you understand it, you've released all the negative stuff, so nothing's being made out of fear, guilt, shame, any of those things. It's not. It's being made out of, okay, I understand. This is my right next step. Do I know all the steps? No, but I know the next one. And when I get through the next one, the next step will become apparent. And you start to trust that because you know your behaviors. You know your triggers. You know what triggers you to learn, what triggers you to be happy, sad, mad, all of the things. And when you know how you learn. You know what inspires you to learn. So you know how to bring that into your life to make it easier to do. And then obviously your direction is going to become clearer. It has to become clearer because you've already let go of all the other things. You're only looking through one filter, and that's your filter of the here and now. I am present, I am safe, and I have many options and directions available to me. And as long as I keep showing up like that, God, the universe, everything is going to start working out in my favor. Is it going to come exactly when I want it? Probably not. But is it going to open up doors and allow you to see the space? Is it going to allow you to celebrate your wins as you go? Is it going to allow you to see, oh, I could do this opportunity or this opportunity or this opportunity now? Now I have a few different ways to do it. I literally teach this in my 12-week course. Starts June 22nd. Again, all that stuff's on my website. But this is what I teach. And I teach this for everybody. We break it down, what works for you, right? But it's not just me telling you what works for you. It's me showing you how it works for you, allowing you to apply it into your life, and then allowing you to figure it out each time on your own, to come back to it. So you constantly have a tool and keep adding to your tool belt. We're releasing the patterns and all the negative stuff, but we're adding tools to our belt. So when anything comes into our life, we know how to process it appropriately, let it go, which is pretty exciting.